Hello.
Hey everyone,
Hi, Gavin.
welcome.
All right.
All right.
This is the final of the Tournament of Destruction. It will be me, the designer, Daniel, versus Adam. Who exactly is Adam again?
I do logistics and game development for Roxley.
It's important. All right.
Yep.
Let's
All right.
six cards.
I would say I'm less nervous for this game, I was saying before, than the one against Gavin, because I think I'm the underdog here.
No, I'm the underdog. We should flip a water token to see who gets.
I think you just got disconnected, Daniel, out of the game.
I did. Shit. Oh, it's updating now. Another update. Shit. Sorry, language.
Sure. So this is Gavin speaking. While Daniel reloads his TTS, we can talk about these playmats. So we had Damian Mamalidi create a background for each of the playmats. Before they were just sort of abstract design and shapes and textures. Now we have this like sort of rolling hill and buildings, dilapidated skyline in the background. We also have another character that Manny did for the green playmat, so that's nice. We're probably going to get another background, so the backgrounds on each one are not the same for the final. So that's what Damien's going to be working on in the next couple days. Yeah, so we just wanted to say thank you to everybody that we've been adding stuff that is reasonable, that we get a lot of comments requests for in the comments on the Kickstarter. So this was a big one that a lot of people requested. So yeah, we added it.
Yeah, I love the looks of these. This green, I'm going to be calling the green playmat every time, the blue green, every time I play. I want to draw my camps, but I don't want to give myself an advantage of having an extra 2 minutes to decide.
Somebody's asking if there's going to be a best of 3 today. I guess it depends on how much time these guys have. Probably you got to decide that before.
Depends who wins the first one.
I think that gives Daniel the advantage. A one-game knockout is good for the underdog.
Sure. We'll keep it one game. That was what was originally agreed to.
That's the contract I signed.
All right.
Okay.
Kira's
I'm going to draw my camps and start thinking about them. Daniel will be here soon.
Oh, so Daniel's saying that he's got Steam connection problems. So maybe he's got another update. TTS is just updating itself like multiple times in the last day. So, we're gonna have him. So why don't why don't I play a game with you, Adam?
Yeah, get me warmed up.
Sure, let's play a warm-up game. And Daniel's gonna try to get back as soon as he can.
Okay.
All right, let me sit down in a seat here. Okay. So I'll draw some camps here. And let's see, what do we got? I'll just pick real fast some things that we haven't seen really much of. All right.
Okay, I'll start revealing mine. So I've got Mercenary Camp. This is a 0-card draw. For 2 water, I can destroy an opponent's card of their choice unless they discard 2 cards. If they don't have 2 cards to discard, they have to destroy a card of their choice. So I want to use that early on. Gavin wants to get cheap people and punks out so that he can destroy cheap things with that. Scavenger Camp is a 1-card draw. It has 2 abilities. One of them for 2 water, I can get a Raiders, and for 1 water, if your Raiders event resolved this turn, restore. Lastly, I've got Supply Depot. For 2 water, I can draw 2 cards and then discard one of these cards. I only want it for an extra card draw at the beginning.
All right, I have the Octagon. So I destroy one of my people, and if I do, the opponent must destroy one of theirs. Just like UFC. The Construction Yard. If this card isn't damaged, destroy it, then flip over destroyed camp. So you can resurrect one of your camps if this card isn't damaged by destroying it. Blood Bank. Destroy one of your people, then gain a water. So, I get 3 cards to start.
All right, I get 3 also.
So we're going to flip to see who goes first. 1, 1, 2, 1. So I'm going to go, I get to choose who goes first. And let's see here. You got...
Looks like Daniel's back in.
I'll be the
Okay.
commentator for this game if you like.
Sure. So an opponent just... Okay, I'm going to let you go. We'll play
Okay.
fast.
We'll play
Play
quick and
fast and
reckless.
furious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see how fast we can make this happen. So, I will draw a card and take my water silo. Done.
Okay. I am going to play a scout. And I'm going to play a vanguard, which also gets me a punk. And I'm going to take my water silo as well. Your turn. Actually, I should have drew a card at the start of my turn as well.
Okay, I draw. Oh, yeah. Do you want to do anything with that?
Yes, I'm going to undo my water silo and instead play my assassin here for 1 water. Your turn. And you drew your
Okay.
card.
Yep.
Special undo rules in effect here, not in the rule book.
Scientist and vigilante and cult leader. I'm not doing much thinking here. This is just happening. And let's discard this for Raiders. Done.
Okay. All right, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play my rescue team. I'm going to pick up this punk with my rescue team.
He didn't need rescuing. He was fine being a punk.
And then I'm going to play Napalm here. And actually, I'm not going to play Napalm.
Obviously, viewers can see the nice combo with Rescue Team and Vanguard.
Yes. I actually will play that. And then I'm going to discard this to... this guy.
That seems good.
Yep, that's my turn. Your turn.
Okay. I'll draw a card. I will use Vigilante. My event goes forward. I'm going to hit this guy. Discard for card. I'm going to use my Scientist to draw 3 and use the junk effect of one of them, either Raiders, or Water. So I think it's going to be Water.
Also known as refund.
Yep.
And don't want to do that right now. Okay, you're just going to rescue team that damage, guys. I'm discarding this to kill your assassin. And you're going to napalm this. I will do 2 to draw 2 cards and discard one of them. I'll discard this. I'll junk this to hit your rescue team. And I'm done.
All right. So you got, okay. Draw a card. This thing goes off, napalm. So I destroy all enemies in one column. So I'm going to destroy these 2.
Good choice of column.
Yeah. I was thinking about the other one. Okay. I will then... So I'm going to draw a card. I am going to heal my rescue team. Actually, no. I'm going to keep that junked. I'm going to keep that damage because you have your camp there. I'm going to put my raiders in. And that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. I draw a card. My Raiders goes off. So you hit one of your camps.
Okay.
I'm going to use my mercenary or scavenger camp. If your Raiders event resolved this turn, restore. He's not ready though. Then now I'll put out a Scientist for 1.
Ready for the second napalm.
Yeah. And
Once bitten,
then
twice shy.
I'll spend 2 water with my silo to draw a card.
Okay.
I'm done. Yep.
All right. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to advance my raiders. I'm going to put another vanguard into play.
You always get all the vanguards. You got a punk.
Oops. Here. And then I'm going to put that in. I am going to heal this rescue team now. Then I'm going to actually use this vanguard to damage that.
Okay.
Actually, I'll damage that mercenary camp.
I'll hit back at your punk.
Okay. Oh yeah, my rescue team is not ready because I restored her. And that's all I'm gonna do. I think. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Your turn.
Okay. Draw a card. Not exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm going to use 2 water on my mercenary camp, so you have to destroy one of your cards, or discard 2 cards. Oh no, I choose, unless you decide. Card of their choice. Okay, yep, you choose.
Crap. Okay.
And it can be any person or camp.
Yeah, destroy camp.
Sure.
Okay. Let's then use my restore, raiders, or injure. Let's go with restore. Then
Ugh.
I will junk this water to get an extra water to use my punk.
Your cult lead?
You're just gonna rescue team it. Never mind that.
That cult leader doesn't cost any water to play.
Oh, that's true.
But you do need to destroy one of your cards.
Mm-hmm. I did that last time too. I think I paid for something on mutant, I think, when I didn't need to. Doing a damage isn't enough right now, so I'm done.
Okay. Raiders goes off.
Okay.
I draw a card. Ooh. Now things are going to start getting ugly.
Playing very recklessly.
Put my Raiders back in. I'm going to put a Muse in.
That's amusing.
Very. I'm going to guard. And then I'm going to play my Vanguard again so that I can get a punk here. And that is my turn.
Okay. I draw a card. All right. I've never played Bombardment, but let's do it. With
The
my
best card in
high
the game
ground.
you've never played?
I've never played it. I always like.
It's very expensive.
Let's just do this. There, I jumped my high ground for that. You're gonna hit me a whole bunch, but let's also junk this because of bombardment.
Oh,
It's pretty
no.
nice. And I'm done.
I need to draw some Doomsayers here. All right. My turn. Raiders goes up. And I draw a card. And I'm going to rescue team this card. I'm going to so we have 3 water here. Oh, I didn't use my Muse. So I use my Muse to get an extra water. I did use my Scout, right? Oh, I didn't use my scout
Nope,
yet.
not this turn.
Okay. So I'm going to... Well... So am I. Magnus Carve.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use my scout to trigger my raiders.
Um, all right.
Full
Forward.
board.
Yeah, I'm in rough shape. Okay, let's just junk this for another card draw. Okay, for 2, you can destroy one of your cards.
Okay. Sure.
Or discard 2 cards.
I will discard a Vanguard.
And use my mutant. You're gonna hit this entire
Your
column.
mutants? Your
Or
cult
my
leader?
cult leader, yep. He costs 0. Destroy my scientist and do a damage and sick of this rescue team.
Okay.
And I will junk her for a punk.
Okay. All right. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to get an extra walk from my muse. I am going to use Magnus Carve to I think we will. Let's go with this. So destroy that. I'm going to use my scout to put my raiders into play. I'm going to let's see. So I think I'm going to damage. I'm going to spend my uprising to. Yeah, you don't have a punk, so I'm going to damage him. And that's it. I'm going to take my water silo.
Okay, my Raiders goes off, so you hit a camp. Draw a card. All right. That. Okay, for 1 water, because my Raiders went off this turn, I get to restore, so I will restore the scavenger camp.
Yeah. Oops. Should have attacked that.
And let's. All right. I wanted a different card here. Let's spend 1 on the looter and 1 on the rabble rouser to make a punk. We'll put it over here. And I'm done.
All right. So I advance my raiders. Draw a card. I'm going to use my Use to gain an additional water. I am going to use Magnus Carve to damage this. I am going to... What am I going to do here? I will destroy this thing, your scavenger camp.
All right. And I will destroy your rescue team.
Okay.
That was a good move. Vanguard's very tricky to use.
I will put out another muse. Then I will use my water silo to put out a mutant. And that's my turn.
Okay. I draw a card. Bombardment goes off. It hits both your camps, and I draw 2 cards because you have 2. Oh, that seems good.
Wow, Gavin has a lot of water.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
I don't know if it's the right move, but I'm going to do it. I'm discarding this for an extra water. I am going to do a truce. 0-time event. Everyone returns all their people to their hands.
Oh, everyone home.
Then, because I have 2 water, you will destroy a card of your choice or discard 2 cards.
You win.
Well, you could discard 2
Oh,
cards.
I can discard 2 cards. Okay.
That's what it's there for.
Still good.
It is good. Let's see here. Oops, this water side was supposed to be over here. I'm going to discard. These are also good. Magnus Carve, Mogul Stang, and I guess Magnus Carve.
Wow. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So my Raiders goes off.
Oh, yeah, that.
I draw a card.
Oh, I really should have put my Raiders into play.
Would you want to?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
if you don't mind, like I had a
Go
jump
ahead.
effect.
Yep.
Thanks.
I'm gonna put my Raiders into play as well. Yours will go off first.
Truce doesn't kill everyone, but when they return everyone to your hand, you can't just sit there and replay them again. You end up having to junk half of them. So it effectively does the same thing as one of the cards that kills a whole lot of people.
Yep. I'm going to discard 2 water to draw a card. I am going to restore my Octagon. And I am going to discard that for an extra water, and I'm going to play a scout here. And it's your turn.
Okay, my Raiders moves up. Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, that's all right. Still not looking good. Because you are gonna do. Let's do another truce. 2 water.
Okay.
And then for I'll discard this water to get a second water and do mercenary camp again. So discard 2
that's
cards or
brutality.
destroy or lose the game.
Okay. So I will discard a muse. And I guess another muse.
And
I don't even know. I don't know if that was a good idea.
If you're holding on to a raider, you're gonna win next turn. So I restore this.
Okay. I move my raider up. Come on. I have 9. All right.
Oh.
Then I draw a card. Come on, internet. I'm not sure. I did press the 1 to draw a card. Does it not work? There we go.
The hamster is pedaling as fast as he can.
Okay. So I'm going to play this. Did you advance your raider last turn?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's correct, I guess. Okay, so then I'm going to play this. I guess I'm going to have to play this behind the other one. And then I'm just going to play this. There. Just stuff.
Okay. Raiders goes off. I draw a card.
Okay. Man, that mercenary camp's just brutality.
Yep.
I think Gavin's position here looks pretty good.
It does. I'm going to do radiation. Doesn't go off this turn, unfortunately. And mimic. That's all I can do.
Okay. So damage a camp. I draw a card.
Yeah, you.
I'm going to damage. How do I win?
Octagon me.
That's true. Destroy one of your people. Yep. Oh. There you go.
Yep.
And then I mutant. Good game.
Yeah, good game.
Good game. I've been secretly observing Adam's play style. That's what this was all about.
Yeah. I'll be
Good
a
work,
little
Gavin.
less aggressive for the next game. Or think a little more.
All right, I'll get out of the
That was
hot
good,
seat
though.
here.
Okay, I just need a bathroom break. I will be right back. Shuffle these cards.
I'll fix up the table here.
All right,
Right.
let's roll.
Welcome back.
It's Daniel here, after being Adam has been softened up by my henchman,
Yeah.
Gavin. That's nice.
Okay.
All right.
Well, why don't you show your camps first?
All right, so we've got the command post. I can damage something for 3, -1 for each punk I have, so the more punks I have, the better. And here's Arcade, which makes a punk if I have 0 or 1 people. And then Mulcher. I can destroy one of my people to draw a card. A lot of punk antics are about to begin.
I've got Transplant Lab. So for 1 water, if you put 2 or more people into play this turn, I get a Restore for 1 water. Scud Launcher for 1 water, damage the opponent's card of their choice. Will be great against your army of punks you intend to have. Outpost, it has 2 options: 2 water to put my raiders into play, or advance my raiders, and 2 water to restore is the other option.
Right.
So I draw 3 to start.
I draw 3 to start as well.
And we'll flip from the deck to see. Choose.
Me.
Okay.
All right. I've only got 1 water, because it's the first turn. I draw a card. What kind of stuff have you got over there? No direct damage. I'll chuck this out. Chuck it for a water. So I've got 2 water. First thing I'll do is play this gunner. And the next thing I'll do is give him a friend. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So I'll draw a card. I'll use my Scud Launcher for 1, so you damage a card of your choice.
I will choose this punk that I just happen to have.
Then I'm going to put out too much stuff right now because your gunner is going to hit them.
You don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I'll definitely put out another punk with your first action. I'm going to put my raiders. Let's put my raiders into play. And
All right. Over to me. That's not bad. I'm going to start with the... All right. I think I've got a plan here. Don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Let's put out this guy. And let's put out this scout. And let's pick up the water silo, I think. Yep, that's good. All right, that's the end of my
Okay.
turn.
My Raiders advances. I draw a card. All right. Let's start by using my Scud Launcher again, so damage a card of your choice.
So I might actually. This scout, I think, he can take 2 hits. His punks are weak. He's good. A good soak for your Scud Launcher.
So I will.
He's very strong, able to take 2 missiles. Takes 2 missiles from a Scud Launcher to kill him.
I'll use Interrogate. It's 0 times, so it's just going to discard 1 water, and let me flip over the cards in hand so they don't get mixed or anything. I'm drawing 4, discarding 3 of those. Okay. Discard this and this and this. Sorry, I'm slower this time.
That's okay.
Let's put out. Nope. I only have 1 water left. Just gonna take my water silo. Yeah. Okay.
This is a suspicious lack of activity. Adam's got 5 cards, and he's not putting people onto the table. All right, let's draw a card. Well, that will be nice. I don't know what kind of thing is coming here. Maybe he doesn't want his people to be gunned down. Right. So the plan is for this Magnus Staff. I've got my water silo in case I needed to spend an extra water to play something defensive for him, but I don't. What I want to do is Uprising.
Nice.
3 punks. Just the thing I wanted. And I think something bad is about to happen. So I think this punk is going to hop into the mulcher for re-education. That mulcher turns him into a card. So I draw a card. All right. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay, my Raiders goes off. I draw a card.
Right. I'll damage the mulcher.
Okay, I'm going to Scud Launch you again. So you do damage to a card of your choice.
Gunner, because yeah, the scout's protecting Magnus Carve, and I can just stick him in the mulcher as long as he's alive to some degree.
So I will discard my Muse to kill your scout. I'll spend 2 water on Strafe, which is 0 time, and hit all your front enemies or front people.
This isn't what I was expecting.
I will junk my water silo to get a water, and use it to put out Vanguard, which gets me a punk. We'll put that right here. And I'll junk this to put my raiders into play. Done.
All right. My uprising goes forwards. I draw a card. Okay, I think I've got a clearer idea of what you're doing or not doing here. So I've got 0/1 people, so I can put in a Punky Boy again. Put him here. I think we'll play Mimic here. And I think we'll play this Mutant here. Actually, I probably should have. Sure, I'll do that now. Actually, what are you going to hit me with? Nothing too scary. This guy goes in the mulcher. So let's use this. And I draw a card. I'll keep that one because it's a really nice one. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, my raiders moves forward. I draw a card. Okay. Well, I'm going to put out a Rabble Rouser for 1. I will let's
So we have a question from Brad in the comments. How long did the development process last? It seems to be very polished. The answer is it lasted too long. In fact, we still did more and more development even after some of the art came in, and we were doing development up until about a month ago. It's been extremely long, but it's been very much worthwhile. Those last little bits of polishing make a big difference. You know, the game starts getting 10% better every few weeks. It's this is a very, very polished game.
I'm going to use Scud Launcher, so you pick a card to damage of yours. I'll hit my arcade, I think. None of your stuff seems super scary. I will junk this guy to advance my raiders.
Oh. If I hit the command post, you'll hit it again with the Vanguard. I think we've got enough punks now, and I think it's time for the arcade to go away.
And I'll use my Vanguard to hit your mutant. And
Right.
then you're going to hit me.
No, I wouldn't do that. Any more business from you?
Just your damage coming back to me.
Oh, yes, that bit. All right, well, I'll definitely hit this Vanguard.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Great. All right, my uprising goes off, and the punkening begins. Right. This command post now costs 0 to use.
Yeah, that's gross.
Okay, let's start with... I think I've got some good long-term strategy here. So this command post, I think, will hit... I I am actually going to hit your... I will hit your... I'll hit your outpost, actually. That was... Next thing, let's... oh, this mulcher hasn't been used. I'll stick this punk in the mulcher. Get some nutrients out of him. Then I will play my repair bot.
Oh man, it's not good.
Repair bot will restore Magnus Carve. I mean, I could restore the mutant, which then restores Magnus Carve, but I feel like some funny business is about to happen. And that rabble rouser there. Ooh, let's try this. I mean, this mimic and Magnus Carve, that's 2 Magnus Carves. If you don't have any answer to this, I feel like this is worth going for. So only your rabble rouser can really interfere with that. So I'm going to throw away this famine to junk this famine to kill that punk. I've got 2 left. I didn't have anything I could really do with all that water. I think I'm going to throw this Doomsayer away. He's very good, and I want something else. Well, I don't need that, so I've got heaps of stuff, so I think I'll junk this and hit your Muse. I mean your Rabble Rouser. I've got 2 left. I think I'll draw a card, actually. Yeah.
And it was looking so good last turn, Adam.
Yeah, something happened.
I'm still waiting for something to interfere with my plans.
You're still waiting for me to show something.
All right. That's the end of my turn. We'll see if
Done?
this works.
All right. Okay. That.
Truce!
Even better.
Uh-oh.
Radiation. Yeah, I don't know what's better.
I want my Doomsayer back. Can I dig through the discard pile and grab him out? He wants to come back. I've offered him a pay rise to stay.
All right. You're going to hit me hard on this turn that you have double carve, though, so...
You're going to be carved. Like a roast turkey.
That's not great. Okay, I guess I'll just do a water silo and hope for the best. Done.
Not the water silo.
Anything but that.
That radiation's going to go off in 1 turn, but 1 turn's a long time in Radlands. Let's draw this. I'd love to pick up the other Doomsayer. Stop that. These guys both cost a lot, actually. All right. This Exterminator. Don't need him. No one's going to be around. That is highly amusing. It's just unfortunate I don't have enough to activate both these guys. That was the bit that was missing from my ingenious plan.
I assumed you had a water. Good.
I hoped you would assume that I had a water. That was the plan. So Magnus Carve is going to hit this column. The middle.
Okay.
And then it's time for someone to be mulched. Oh, I should have mulched someone first. Oh, this command post hasn't been used. Actually, let's use that first while the punks are still around. Now cost me 1. I'll hit this outpost because I don't want stuff coming back. I don't know that you're going to be able to use that transplant lab by putting 2 people into play. That's going to be a bit difficult for you. So I've got 0 left. I will, let's mulch this punk. I didn't like the look of him. I'll draw a card. That one will be handy for after the apocalypse. I'll check out this scientist with your to launch my raiders. And everything else is good. I'm well prepared for after the apocalypse, so that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, radiation goes off.
This dies. This guy dies. Damaged, damaged, damaged.
I draw a card. All right, I need to do something. I don't know. Holdout is free in front of ruins, or a damaged camp, destroyed camp, that is. Let's put out a gunner for 1. I'll use my transplant lab because I put out 2 people this turn to heal my scud launcher. And then you can destroy a card of your choice.
I think it's going to have to be this repair bot.
And I'm done.
Right. Apocalypse isn't going as well as I thought it would go. Let's draw a card. Oh, you got lots of damagey guys. Yes, actually, your rabble rouser should be dead.
Oh, from the radiation.
All right. I think as good as bombardment is, I think I'm going to discard it to restore this. And what have you got here? I need to.
Nothing to worry.
I'm dealing with those guys. So let's throw out. I think I just want sort of direct damage. So I'm going to start with. Let's junk this to injure this guy. Junk this to injure this guy. And I've got all 3 water left. Let's actually. No, I need that for defense. I was tempted to throw that mimic bot in the mulcher, but I think I'll keep it just as a little bit of defense. I don't think you can get through to Magnus this turn. So I'll draw a card. That's terrifying. Let's play this. Should have some good followers next turn. That's nice. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, I draw a card. It's looking bad for me again.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
So, how is this turn going to go? That's going to happen. So let's start by drawing a card, I think. So that I can still have some water to work with. Yeah, sure. So I'll discard my water silo for an extra water. Draw a card. Okay, that might change the plan then.
remember Cade. Those were the good times. I could really use an army of punks right now.
I am in trouble. Napalm. Then I'm done. I'm going to take a lot of damage here.
Brum brum.
Okay, so it's going to hit this transplant.
All right. Let's start with Magnus. I think we want to hit the middle column. This cult leader. Now, Vera Vosh, if she was on the table, I could use Magnus Carve twice. And it'd be an absolute massacre. That's what tends to happen when you get two of these big guys on the table at once. Crazy stuff happens, but I'm just going to get a punk. Because cult leader is looking for a willing follower. And this punk is just the guy. So cult leader is going to throw this punk at your scud launcher.
Scud launcher. Oh.
I've got one. I think I'm going to pick up my... Oh, you're about to hit me with this. I'll put my... Yep, I'll put my Mimic into the Mulcher to turn him into a delicious card. Someone's asking if you can discard the water silo to pay for mercenary camp. You can, in fact, because it doesn't say you can't. Well, I've got one left. This is all good. Let's spread out, reduce the napalming. These other guys are just as good as Magnus now.
Yep.
And I'll hold on to this one in case somehow you come back, which is always possible. That's the end of my
I
turn.
don't know about this time. Okay, so napalm has to hit your friend here. Hard. Okay, so you have... All right, it has to be this. This is... You probably have some sneaky way around this, but I'm putting out a looter. I'm putting out a sniper. And because I play two people this turn, I restore. Done.
I don't like that sniper. Draw a card. Oh, I don't like any of your people. I think I bumped into these people before and I didn't like them the first time.
Not quite dead yet.
Yeah, I think
But
we
I'm
need
circling
to...
the drain.
I think I'm going to ignore your sniper and I think I'm going to go straight for that camp. I'm going to discard my famine that I was holding on to. So zap that guy. I'm going to... Cult leader, he's kind of out of friends. I think cult leader is time to, he sends himself to hit this looter. Now I can actually start digging in with the looter into this. Means I get a card as well. Ooh. Mimic. It's very useless right now. I think I'm going to... I might actually... No, I can't do that with it. I'm going to think I'm going to junk it actually to hit this. And I've got one left. I think that's water silo. I'm not sure you can actually afford to use that. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, I would have loved to get this guy out earlier. Now the question is to junk him. I think I need protection though. Yeah, because you could just do your command post for. Yep, that is my only option. Pyromaniac is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sniper is going to snipe Looter.
All right.
Done.
So let's draw a card. That yeah. Pyromaniac. Oh, I don't want to see him. All right, let's start with putting this guy into the mulcher and see what comes out. Um. I want to do amazing stuff, but I need to do this. Command post. Oh, hang on. No, let's do it this way. Look at a punk. And another punk. So let's use, this will only cost 2 now. Oh, it's so difficult here. I want to play this guy. And, all right, no, I've got to do this. I've got to throw you away, Zito Khan, to get a second punk. Oh, that is so painful. Those guys would have been amazing. I've still got all my 3. This can be activated for 1 now. And they're both defended. Okay, that was painful, but yeah, the command post hits this sniper. That's the one I'm worried about. This Burninator here can't hit through these punks. I've got 2 left. Probably should have drawn a card first. I'll draw a card now. You've got no cards. I don't need this truce. I'm going to throw it away. I'll zap this Pyromaniac.
You keep immediately killing my hope. I get a little hopeful, and then it's gone.
Radlands is about killing hope. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay, draw a card. Okay.
I'm feeling good about being back in Punkland again.
So you've got a damage for 1 or even less. You got a card for 0 and another card. Oh, man. All right, I think I have to draw a card. This is old.
I hope you draw something totally useless.
Kind of useless.
That's good. Yeah, I'll take that.
Well, let's junk it to put up my raiders. And
that's what I haven't had. Raiders. That's what I'm looking for.
I will need more protection here. So, unfortunately, I have to discard Carly Blaze, Common Punk. And I'm done.
All right. I like that turn. I just sort of needed a moment of clear air. Oh, oh, that wasn't my plan. My plan was really good, and this is even better than my plan. Right. I was going to hit you with a bombardment, so at least you die in 3 turns. But I think I'll do this instead. I've just picked up a good friend. Boom.
That's not.
Oh,
Um,
Mulger, good old Mulger Stang.
right, and I've got, okay, he consumes all my water.
Oh, disconnected from the server.
Oh, you or me?
I swear, I don't know what happened. I got kicked.
Yep.
I definitely lost next turn, but let's. I can recreate it. We've lost our stream, I'm sure.
Mm.
I think Mulger staying is too much for Tabletop Simulator. Should
Let's
I
join
recreate
back
it?
up.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't get away
Okay.
that easily.
We've
all part
got
of this
our auto
plan.
save.
I saw him duck under the table and unplug the cord just then. It's a draw. We'll never know what happened.
Rematch.
Is our
So,
audio? Is our call still streaming? We just lost.
Oh, I think
the
so.
TTS.
yep. This is quality done.
Is our call still streaming? We just lost.
Oh, I think
the
so.
TTS.
Yep. This is quality dialogue. You wouldn't want to miss this.
Okay, this might have been saved just before you drew your card. I'll just have to rejoin.
All right.
What happened
I'm coming
there.
back. Steam's been just kicking off people and then telling them they need to update.
Yeah, kicked
All
me
right.
off earlier too.
So I don't think you had drawn, like it probably saved at the end of my turn, or had you?
Oh no.
Is that the card you
I know
drew?
what
Okay.
card I drew. It was our friend. Let's relive the good times. Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Drops the water silo, moves forward the punk, plays Mulger Stang. Then I could mulch someone, but I might actually just keep those guys around so I can use my command post cheaply. Are you going to do anything really funny and kill me in 1 turn? Nope.
Nope.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, my Raiders moves forward.
Not even
Draw.
technical difficulties can save you now.
Draw a card if it will let me. I hit 1 on the deck, but it hasn't drawn yet. Okay. Oh, because I'm not in a seat. Okay.
Sit down. It's polite.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I can possibly do.
There's always something you can do. It might not be very good.
Okay, I have to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And
Truce.
I have to junk this cult leader to draw a card.
He needs
And-
2 injured junks, and then he can
Yep.
bust through this.
That's not going to happen. So I'll just spite kill one of your punks.
Ah,
And
we'll get vengeance. Don't worry
put
about
out
it.
a scout so he can watch my demise. All right.
Was that Raider supposed to go off this turn, or?
No, he moved up.
Ah, good. I don't want to see him speeding. There's a speed limit in the Radlands. All right. See, here's a guy with a junk that launches the Raiders. That's what I wanted a while ago. I've been forced to do this over-the-top stuff like Mulger Stang. He'll destroy this transplant lab.
Good game.
Good game.
And
That
Daniel
was-
is the winner. Congratulations, Daniel.
Surprising no one. Well done.
Thanks for letting me win. It makes for good viewing.
Because my warm-up game, I got the double loss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was his apartment. It was like
it was back and forth.
I was happy to take the win sort of 3 turns from now, which is a long time in Radlands. So that was my plan to check out the water silo and play this bombardment.
Mm-hmm.
And at least I would have damaged your camp and drawn 2 cards. And I reckon I could have finished you off with some raiders. But then this fellow appeared and he was like, that's a far more direct way of killing you.
I feel the turning. I felt really good until that repair bot came out and repaired Mulgerstang. I think that was like the key. I probably and definitely could have lost in some other different fantastic way, but
My
I
backup
started
plan was
losing.
to use rescue team to pick him up. The thing with the mimic bot didn't work as well as I thought it might. But yeah, I was going to pick him up, but I was always just expecting radiation or famine from you. And when I didn't get it, when you didn't play it, I was like, I'm just not sure what he's up to here. That's the thing, trying to work out what the opponent's doing.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Thanks
that was
for the
a great.
games.
That was an epic tournament. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and thanks to everybody in the comments and the viewers, and thank you for backing the project. Everybody is so excited to get this game off to the printer as fast as we can, with care, obviously, and get it to you guys in a good amount of time. Yeah. So thanks everybody for your support, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thank you.